So listen, I have no idea who you are or what you're going through, but I do know that it's during these times when we're going through the thick of it. Maybe it's a viral pandemic. Maybe it's the pandemic of racism. Maybe it's the pandemic of sexism or the pandemic of politics. It's in these times where we start to feel like our cup is running dry and that we have nothing else to give. And it's this season that's reminded me of a story in 2 Kings of the widow who was left with the crippling debt of her husband, a debt that was so large that she was about to lose her 2 kids because of it. So the widow reaches out to Elijah, asking Elijah for some help. And Elijah, he responds with one simple question, and that question was, what do you have? Not what don't you have, but what do you have? The widow first responds by saying that she's got nothing. She's got nothing to give. But then she reminds herself or remembers that she does have but a jar of oil. A jar of oil. We seem to be in a similar season right now that the widow was going through. A season where you've just poured out everything that you have. The earth, the world around you has run you dry. And it's in those moments, though, that we forget about what we do have. It's only when the widow remembers that what she does have, a simple jar of oil, that God is about to work a miracle, a blessing of overflow in her life. It's quite simple, really. Remember what you do have. Remember the things that you do have in this life. And even in a time of quarantine, it's easy to forget. It's easy even to take for granted of a time that you are spending with your family that you may never have again. It's in these times that we forget what we do have. But when we're able to remember what we do have, God is going to work blessings into your life. You're going to work blessings into your own life. A blessing that will not only fill your cup, but overflow the cup. So I ask you, I plead with you, please, in this time of struggle and crises, a time of pandemic, that you do remember what you do have. Because when you remember what you do have, you're able to not only receive blessings, but you're able to overflow those blessings and to fill the cups of those around you. Elijah is asking a simple question. God is asking a simple question. What do you have?